What's up, y'all? Welcome to Hogs Breath. What's up, Sugarloaf Tiki Hut? Yeah! I know all of y'all. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, y'all enjoy the food. You have a good dinner. Everybody good? You got your drinks? Cool. Well, welcome to Hogs Breath. Welcome to Hogs Breath. My name's Vic Lopez. I was born in the capital of Puerto Rico. That's right, the Bronx, New York. Yeah, because per capita, there's more Puerto Ricans in New York than there are Haitians working in the average Key West kitchen. Just saying, it's crazy down here. I love this town. It's awesome, man. But sometimes you get so drunk, you don't know what you're going to wake up with, you know what I'm saying? The other day, I woke up with a chicken. Serious, the chicken took one look at me and said, "Cock!" I took one look at the chicken and said, "Hey, at least I didn't swallow." Just saying, man, just saying. It's crazy down here. I love it, though. I love it. Where my tourists at? Anybody from out of town? We all locals? Everybody's local in here. Good, I can talk about the fucking tourists then. Serious, man, that's some stupid motherfuckers, man. Every time they come into town, I don't care, the second they touch Key West, Terra Firma, they lose at least 10% of their IQ. I had a guy come up to me and he said, "Hey, buddy, you live around here?" I said, "No, I live in Alaska, I commute." Dumbass. You kidding me? Another guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, you know where they play that Spanish music? You know the salsa, man, that chicken music?" I said, "Yeah, 90 miles that way." Dumbass. Swear to God, man, people. But you know, being a bartender down here, you meet some of the most amazing people in the world. I met this lady the other day. She came into my bar. I'm talking about fine as hell. Pretty hair, beautiful hair, long eyelashes, big titties, nice ass, great legs. She had some pumps that were just slamming. I was like, "Girl, what you doing?" She jumps up on my bar and starts dancing. I'm like, "Girl, you can't do that. I'm about to kick your ass out of here." She says, "You don't understand." I says, "I understand plenty. It's only 9:30 in the morning. It's Sunday. And if you don't get the fuck off my bar, I'm going to kick your ass out of here." She looks at me, she says, "I'm a he, she." I said, "You a what?" She said, "I'm a she-male." I said, "You a what?" She said, "I'm a transvestite." I said, "Well, if you don't get off my bar, I'm going to kick all 5 of your asses out of here." Thinking, man, it's crazy. But being a bartender down here, right? I've learned about women. I've learned so many wonderful things. I love y'all creatures, by the way. I have one of my own, and it's nice. But I learned that if you tell a woman what you like about her, the body parts especially, they will reciprocate in kind. And I learned this from women. You ever hear women talking? "Oh, I love your hair. I love your lipstick. I love your nails. I love your toes. I love your shoes." So I tried it. I had some girls walk in the bar. I was like, "Wow, I love your tits. Nice booty, baby." And they did. They reciprocated. Her friend looked at me. She was like, "What an ass." Why, thank you. Her other friend said, "What a dick." I was like, "Oh, you can tell?" God. Her other friend said, "The balls on that guy." I was like, "Trifecta over here." Shit. I didn't get any numbers though. But it was a good night. It was a good night. We had fun, like I said. Excuse me. This is weed stuck in my throat. Tell you what, being a comedian and smoking weed is bad. You forget your punchlines and everything. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. So how y'all feeling? Is the temperature good? Yeah. Tell me, Mikey, you good? It's the first time I ain't never heard nothing out of your mouth.
Hey, listen, don't start.
Don't start. Don't get none. Don't be none. That's right. That's right. I know that. Now my granddaddy, he's from the old country, and he used to say, you know, always wanted to give me advice. And one day he looks at me and says, "Oh yeah, Victor, come here. I need to talking to you." I said, "You need to talk to me about what, Grandpa?" He said, "No, let me tell you something. A long time ago, when you wanted to see a woman's behind, you had to move her panties. But in today's society, when you want to see a woman's panties, you have to move her behind." I'm like, "Grandpa, you sick as hell." He said, no, let me tell you something else, okay? Whenever you married to a woman for a very long time, making love is like doing the laundry. I said, "What you mean making love like doing the laundry, Grandpa? You crazy." He said, no, you listen to me, stupid, okay? You can wait all week long and do one big load by machine. Or you can do like me, little loads by hand every day. Like, "Grandpa, you sick, man." He said, no, pendejo, let me tell you something else. Whenever you making love to a woman, close your ass. I said, close my what? Close your ass. My ass, how the hell am I close? No, pendejo, your ass from where you're looking from. I said, why? Fucker fell asleep. But I didn't figure it out 2 years later. Y'all ever see the faces women make when they have an orgasm? Good Lord. Don't you stop, you son of a bitch. Oh, and by the way, fellas, if they ain't making them faces, you ain't hitting it right. Girls, can I get a whoop? That's right. No, that's you. Women, y'all a badass, boy. Y'all make motherfucker do what he don't want to do and didn't even know he didn't want to do it, but he did it anyway. Serious, man, case in point, you know, the other day I got home and shit. It was like to work the 12-hour shift and all that, and I went upstairs and took a shower, and I go to bed, turn on CNN, fall asleep and shit. All of a sudden, she come rub my head. And I love when she rub my head, hey, baby. She said, baby, I'm thirsty. But the kitchen's damn 2 floors downstairs. Walk your ass down there and go get your ass some water. But that's what I said in my head. What I really said, baby, you want some ice in that? Chip the cubes. So I get up and I give her the water. I come back upstairs and stuff. I give her the water. She said, thank you, baby, thank you. Kiss me. Good night, baby. We start to spoon. I'm like, yeah. She's like, no. I'm like, oh, yeah. She no. Didn't happen. Anyway, so I fall asleep, right? And she's like, baby, it's warm in here. I was like, I know, baby. Every time you come walk into the room, you make it about 10 degrees hotter. She was like, no, stupid. Turn on the air conditioner. I was like, that shit's in the garage. I gotta walk all the way downstairs. I'm like, fuck that. Get your ass down. I open the fucking window or something. Take a shower. I ain't. Yeah, that's what I said in my head. But I really said, baby, you want to wait? We're going about 65, 75, I got you. So, run downstairs, turn on the air conditioner, come back upstairs, and there's candles lit, and there's some Barry White playing, talking about, love to love you, baby. Now, you know when that shit happens, shit's gonna happen, right? And I was like, what's up, baby? And she turned around, she had one of the little baby dolls going on, you know, a little boo sticking down. Oh, yeah. She's like, I'm feeling a little freaky. I said, me too. All of a sudden, she turned around, she had one of them dildo things, talking about, oh, yeah, baby. I said, what the fuck is that, and what are your intentions, young lady? Couldn't walk for a week. Had to call in sick the next day. Bad. No, you know, you bought the butter.
I never went there with it, man.
Anyway, y'all, what I'm doing right now, that's just my intro. Y'all having a good time so far? Yeah. That's what's up. Right now, I'm going to introduce a young man. We call him Masshole. Because he's from Massachusetts. That's the way my grandmother said. She said Massachusetts. So, without further ado, he's a local comedian. He works at Fury. You got to go see him all the time. He's doing a show at 801 this week. Check him out on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Joe MADUES. Put your hands together.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's Fury. The website is DANGERcharters.com now. Danger Charters. Hey, Vic, it's cool though, man. Give it a hand for Vic, huh? Josh, thank you, Dave. Making this happen tonight. So, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to get through this thing called life. 2 days ago, I turned 34 years old, and Prince had to go and ruin it. Thanks a lot, Prince. Couldn't have picked a better day, huh? I dressed up like Prince for Fantasy Fest. That's how much I like the guy. The year before, I dressed up like David Bowie. Kind of noticing the trend here. Not sure who to go as this year. I'm a little nervous for the musician I choose. Rod Stewart. I was leaning toward Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. Guys, it's okay. Jimmy doesn't live here anymore. There were too many tourists wondering where his house was. So he got out of here. Fantasy Fest is a good time of year. Anyone been here for Fantasy Fest? Yeah, you've been here.
I got a float, man.
You got a float. Good. Fantasy Fest, I like more at the beginning than at the end of the week, you know, when the soccer moms and dentists show up in Key West and do things they wouldn't do at home. Yeah. I go out and I find the freakiest couple and I take pictures with them. Find a guy with a leather jock strap and a dog collar. The wife's got the collar, right? Got the leash. She's got a G-string and nipple tassels. They're both pushing, 78, 79 years old. I get as many pictures of those people as I can, and then I upload them onto Facebook, and I tag every single one of them as my father. I talked to my parents tonight about doing comedy. My mom's like, Joe, swearing is for conversational cripples. And my dad's like, Joe, your mother's a fucking asshole. She's a teacher. I'm not a teacher, but if I was, I'd be sure to tell my students to always dot their I's and cross their T's. And then I'd make them write the word titties 1,000 times. It'd be nap time most of the time, unless it was story time. When Mr. Joe has to explain to the kids why nap time is so important. Well, you see, kids, Mr. Joe went out last night for just one drink. Someone slipped him a Mickey, and he spent the rest of the night talking like this. Who would try to take advantage of a mouse? What's that, sir? This guy said Richard Gere. Oh, man. He's an officer and a gentleman. That's a great movie, by the way, An Officer and a Gentleman. Great title, makes sense. There's a lot of movies out there where the title is completely misleading. Like $1 Million Baby. Hillary Swank didn't find $1 Million Baby. I did, and I got my ass kicked. Yeah. Kid hit me so hard I couldn't eat solid foods for 6 weeks. Like him, he wasn't the only one with a diaper full of shit. Me too. You see, let me break it down for you guys. I was small, but I was really into fighting. But I couldn't fight with the heavyweights or the middleweights. I had to fight with the birth weights. Babies, they were with me still. Not at all. It's a lively group. Did you guys just wake up? You came to a comedy show. Some people wonder why they're at a comedy show sometimes, and I'm wondering the same thing at the moment. But thank you for coming out. You could have been anywhere. There's a bar down the street called the Garden of Eden. I recognize you, sir. Good to see you with your clothes on.
The windmill.
The windmill, that's good. That was you. All right. Garden of Eden, great place. Went and distracted myself talking to you guys. All right, there it is. So I'll jump ahead. I met a guy the other day who named his daughter Everest. She was conceived at the base camp of the mountain. In honor of where my parents conceived me, I'm going to change my name. How about Taxi? Oh, Jeep Grand Cherokee? Yeah. Now, a lot of people ask, how'd you get to Key West? That's easy. 5 years ago, I left Massachusetts after winning the Masshole of the Year award for driving like a jerk. I came down to Key West with a girl, a car, and a dream. And I still got the car. But I dream about moving out of it. The girl is, she works close by, she lives in a mansion. If I ever miss her, I just gotta pay her $20 and for 3.5 minutes we're together again. Yeah. Let's hear it for those girls who have to walk to work with 8-inch heels, huh? Put them together. Hey, put them together for all the ladies in the house. Girls, give yourselves a round of applause for dealing with the guy next to you. Yeah. I read recently that women, there you go. I've read recently that women invented Axe body spray. I think it's so they can sniff out the douchebags. Have you ever been to a bar at the end of the night you're absolutely certain that someone slipped something into one of your 17 tequila shots? Yeah. A little advice, never try to return a mattress to Sears the night after drinking 17 tequila shots. Where am I going? Ew. I do. I wet the bed sometimes. It happens. I drink it too much. My girlfriend gets furious. I just flip the mattress over when she's still on it. I drove by a church the other day. A sign out front said, "Love is when you look into someone's eyes and you see their heart." To me, that sounds like a medical emergency. Yeah. All right. When it comes to dating, guys, I don't have a type. Well, I have one type actually, willing, but my moped has a weight limit. And I'm not saying I wouldn't date someone over 900 pounds, who knows. I'm just saying we have to find another way of getting around, like a forklift or a barge, or a romantic dinner at sea aboard the USS Plumpton, which is a battleship I made up right there, the USS Plumpton. The Navy just got clearance to fly drones around Key West. I got a drone guy right here. Yeah, Steve. Steve drives phone. That was a good. I'm gonna put my words back together there. Steve flies drones. I want to get a drone. Like, my buddy got a drone. I'd be just worried that it would fly away though from me like a dog and never come back. It happened to my friend. He bought a drone, took it out of the box, turned it on, started hovering, and then he turned the camera around. The thing took one look at him and went 45 miles per hour that way toward Miami, and he hasn't seen it since. He said it's the fastest he's ever seen $1,500 disappear. I'm worried he'd do that to me too, but it'd do something worse, right? Like it might kill someone's dog or like bring a child back to my house. Officer, I swear, hey, what's up, dude? You're a little late, that's all right. This is my brother, Will. What's up, Will? All right. Nobody's saying hi either, Will, I get it. It's a tough group here. They're working on it. We're trying to work out their kinks. Some of them are a little quiet. I don't think these girls have said hello yet. Hi.
I have a real job.
Yeah. I do. I work on a sailboat. Perfect segue. I work on a sailboat, which is really making good use of my college education. But it's a really great job. We leave the marina. We got 20 people on board. We're riding by these massive cruise ships. There's a family out on the balcony, right? They look down at us, we look up at them. It's a husband, he's got his arm around his wife, 2 kids waving down at us. I wave back, right? And then I look up and yell, Dad, with another family? 4 simple words to end a marriage. Guys, Key West has a housing crisis going on. Boat boys, bartenders, and douchebags like me are having a really hard time finding an affordable place to live. Yeah. My buddy and I were sharing an apartment. It's a shoebox, really. Yeah. The wallpaper says Adidas. We got the same bed, same shower, same time. Saves water. It's cool. Hey, have you guys ever been so grossed out by your friend's behavior that you vow to never masturbate together again? Neither have I. That's disgusting. I'm just asking for my roommate. But yeah, I'm looking for a place. No, I found one in Old Town. It's a small place. No kitchen, no shower. 1 toilet, 1 sink, kind of the same thing. $1,800 a month. Now guys, I know this is a comedy show. I wouldn't normally do this, but before we go any further, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you why we're really here tonight, okay? Timeshares. All right, you guys are getting a little warmer. I like it. I'm going to pass it back over to Vic, but you have a great dude coming up next. It's not Vic, but it's the guy after Vic. Although Vic, you're pretty awesome too, man. All right, he made it here.
Give it up one more time, Joe Madhouse. Joe Madhouse right there. How y'all, everybody good? You having a good time? Yeah. You got your food and everything, everything is everything. We got some newcomers in here. You missed my first set. You missed it, man. Tell you that, yeah. She's always late, Key West time. That's running on Key West time. And we started the show on Key West time, and your ass was still late. Damn. Just saying, just saying. Love y'all to death, though. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this one real short. I wrote a love song. It's a romantic song. It's a true song. I need y'all to get done eating because it might bother you. It might, you know. But it's a great song now. I don't have the music all down, and I don't play any instruments. I play an organ. Somebody got that. And it goes a little something like this. I told her I'd love her till the end of time. I told her forevermore she would be mine. Through the good times, the bad times, the happy and the sad. She said she knew it was true, cause I was the best she'd ever had. She said you done stuck through it, the grind and the muck, and you don't even mind that I fart when we fuck. No, you don't even mind that I fart when we fuck. Ding, 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 ding. She said you're so sweet, so kind and gentle-hearted. You kept on screwing, even though I farted. You kept on screwing, and you kept on breathing. You kept on screwing, even though I farted. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, babe, you don't know the half of it. I kept on screwing. You came, screamed, then you took a shit. Oh, I kept on screwing, oh, I kept on breathing, I kept on screwing. You came, screamed, then you took a shit. Ting, 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 ting. Oh, hell, what was that smell? I couldn't believe it came from my bell. Now I may be sweet, kind and gentle-hearted, but that wasn't no fart. I think that you sharded. No, that wasn't no fart. I think that you sharded. That's the first time shard has ever been used in the song, by the way. Ding, 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 ding. Now, baby, I'ma love you. I'll wine you. I'll dine you. But I'll be goddamn if I 69 you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. It's gonna be a hit soon. Bring it on MTV. Wait till you see the fucking video. I'll tell you that. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Amazing. But right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up a young man who comes from the state of Illinois. This man is larger than life. He's been testing stages throughout the United States for weights. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Brandon Bubba Williams. Come on, Bubba. Make it happen, baby. I cannot get it. I hate it.
You can't get it in?
I can't get it in.
What's going on, Key West?
Woo!
So, Vic was talking about stupid tourists and things they do. I did that yesterday. I got in early, had nothing to do, went down to Sammy's Creek, went fishing and swimming, got drunk, fell asleep in the sun. Woke up this morning like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! I opened the shutters, the sun hit me, I was like Dracula, I was like, no, I stayed inside all day today, so. But I gotta admit, I'm a little bit nervous to do the show. Not because of you guys out there, because you just never know how strong these are. I seen Vic jump on it. If I did that, I'd be downstairs. But you know, I'm trying to lose weight. I got the P90X a few months back. You guys know what the P90X is?
Yeah.
You know why it's called the P90X? Because I passed out after 90 seconds exactly. That is not a workout for a guy that's 550 pounds, let me tell you. So that one didn't work out, so I was watching infomercials and I saw a workout that I thought I might be able to do. They sold it to me though, made me get out the credit card when they said all I need to do this workout is 2 cans of soup and a chair. That's a workout for a fat guy. Well, then what you do is hold the soup cans out at arm length and you stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up and sit down. And then some little skinny guy comes out and he's like, all right, 5 more. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. And he comes out, he's like, all right, 4 more. I was like, son of a bitch, I'm from Illinois, but I know that was at least 6. I did that exercise for 6 months. I wound up gaining 45 pounds. It turns out you're not supposed to use the soup cans with the pull top lids. They're a lot easier to hold out there when they're empty. Oh. But since that didn't work out, I joined a gym. I did it online. You should not be able to join a gym online. You should have to drag your big ass down there and sign the papers. I did. I paid for a year's membership in advance, you know, thinking it would make me want to go. And it worked. I exercise every morning. As I drive by the place, in my car going to work, I do a single crunch going, ooh, $500 fucking dollars. Oh. So after like a month of not going, I called up and I'm like, hey, I wasn't thinking when I did this. Can I back out? And they said, no, we got a signed contract. You're locked in for a year. So I called my credit card company. And they said, well, Mr. Williams, let's review your charges. Chinese buffet, Chinese buffet, Chinese buffet, Walmart, Chinese buffet, Chinese buffet. Obviously, this charge was fraudulent, sir. We'll be happy to refund your money. Oh. But I actually just won a new car. Yeah. I won a Honda Fit.
Ideal.
It's a miracle that I fit in my Honda Fit. But the worst part about it is I won it from the gym. So the whole outside of the car is wrapped with some like steroid dude like, whoa. I don't think they're hitting their target market. Unless their target market happens to be in the McDonald's drive-thru at 3 in the morning. They are not getting their money for their advertising dollar. Oh. But like I said, I've been trying to lose weight. I joined a 12-step program. It's called FFA. Not Future Farmers of America, it's Fat Fuckers Anonymous. And it's going pretty good too, man. I went to like 4 or 5 meetings, you know, I was on my 3rd or 4th step and went to the meeting and they changed the locations. And I got there and they put the meeting on the 2nd story of this plaza. And I stood there at the bottom and I was like, I only signed up for 12 steps. I'm counting 16. Fuck you guys, I'm out. You guys got a lot of cops down here. I noticed that on my way down. We drove down. I got pulled over on the way down. Cop held me on the side of the road for an hour and a half while he tested the white powder he claims to have seen me snorting.
I could have told him it was Bisquick. I got it bad, man. I go through a dough ball of that shit a day.
Overdose on that, you end up in a diabetic coma. Oh. I got a real skinny girlfriend. Real skinny. Like 200 pounds. And I get frustrated by the simple things. Like when I do laundry, I can do 1 day's worth of laundry at a time. 1 bib, 1 shirt, 1 pair of boxers, and 1 sock. That's it. You can't get that other sock in there, it just ain't gonna happen. When she does her laundry, she does like 3 weeks worth of laundry in 1 load. And the other day I was doing my laundry and I pulled out a pair of my boxers and a pair of her panties fell out. Now when I pulled out my boxers, I pulled them up. There's about 8 square yards of fabric there. You can unstitch the seams and make a tent for a homeless family. They come in a 4-pack. It costs $12. My wife's, they're these little lacy frilly things. They fit in the palm of my hand. They cost $45. I can't figure that out to save my soul.
Yeah, but which one do you want to see more?
It's like art. It's like art. See, mine are the Velvet Elvis.
I didn't really want to see yours, but
I'm just lying. I don't wear underwear. Oh.
I've been commando for years. I got it.
I got into a fight this morning. It was with an erection. It's okay though. I beat it single-handedly. Oh. You know, because of my size, there's a lot of things that just aren't made for people as big as me. Like the chairs. You guys ever been in a restaurant, sat down in a weak chair? You know the chair I'm talking about too. When you sit down in it, it cries out in pain. It's like, now you're nervous. You can't put your weight down. Now you're hovering like a woman in a urinal. That's when I always get a leg cramp. Bam! End up on the floor. Half the people in the restaurant think I had a heart attack. Half the people think there was an earthquake. The owner's just happy I only made 2 trips to the buffet. Speaking of buffets, man, I thought I was getting like VIP service. Because when I go in the buffet near my house, as soon as they see me walk in the door, boom, they put 2 teas on the table for me. They know me. And I noticed one day as I'm sitting there eating my General Tso's chicken, my sweet and sour chicken, my honey garlic chicken, my bourbon chicken, because chicken's healthy. And I'm sitting there eating that, I happen to notice the security camera like, oh, dude, pissed me off. Security camera zoomed in and is watching me. I like flip out. I go back to the kitchen. I swing the door open ready to kick somebody's ass. And the whole kitchen is around this closed monitor, you know, the CCTV, all watching it, doing some kind of off-track betting on how many plates I'm going to eat. The owner of the place is in the corner going, 14, 14. I tried chiming in. I was like, 15. You know they wouldn't let me join in. But I've always had a little bit of trouble with the ladies. I was talking about my wife. She got mad back when we first got together. She wanted to break up with me. She got just furious. All because I asked her to talk in an accent in the bedroom. She said, well, what am I going to sound like I'm a Latina? Like, oye, papi. No. What do you want me to sound like? Like I'm old Southern Belle, like I'm a Georgia Peach? No. She's getting mad at this point. She's like, well, what the hell you want me to sound like? I said, Paula Dean. Go ahead and add another stick of butter in there, y'all. Oh, you guys know the Food Network isn't nothing but fat people porn anyways. Oh, I had a fantasy. In my mind, I was having a fantasy about the barefoot Contessa. We had a relationship for 3 years. I didn't care if she had shoes or not. I was dreaming one night that I was having a threesome with Rachel Ray and her. Oh, it's hot. Chicken, hot chicken. And I realized Guy Fieri was watching me from the corner. I didn't even let it throw off my rhythm. Oh. But like I said, my girlfriend's real skinny. She weighs like 98 pounds. And she's 5'1". She's a very petite thing. And when we first got together, well, I need to show you this. Can you come up here? Larry, what's your date's name there?
Sherry.
What is it?
Sherry.
Sherry, can you come up here and give me a hand for a second? Give it up for Sherry. She thought she was safe in the back row.
Drinking coffee.
Just stand right here if you would. Now, like I said, I was talking about my girl, and I just need you to hold real still, okay? That's what I tell all the women. Anyhow, so I had her over at my house, and things were going real nice. You know, we've been dating a little while, and I had her back in my bedroom. We were kissing, we were hugging, we were rubbing. It was real nice. When my roommate walked in. Now, from his perspective, this is what he saw. Bubba, what the fuck are you doing to your mattress? I'm sorry, I didn't see your feet sticking out there. Give her a round of applause, y'all. Oh, but yeah. God, I wish that wasn't a true story.
Hey, we all have those, you know.
So,
things.
I was seeing, before I was with my wife, I was seeing this other girl, and man, she just went crazy one day. I come home and, you know, the cops were there. They're like, hold up, Bubba. She got a restraining order against you. You're not allowed within 500 feet, 8952, Orange Blossom Court, trailer number 12 anymore. Which pissed me off, because I own 8952, Orange Blossom Court, trailer number 12. So I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I didn't know what to do. She wouldn't take my calls. I couldn't get a hold of her. So I wound up, I used some positive mental thinking. I waited until she clocked in at the Waffle House. I went down there and I moved that RV from 8952 to 8152. Orange Blossom Court, trailer number 1. 600 feet across the park. I didn't leave nothing but the electric bill and the concrete steps.
Nothing that excites me more than slamming a screen door on a trailer.
So, I talked about my wife. We were in a bar the day that I met her, and I seen her across the room, and it was one of those situations where you just know. You got to go up and take that chance and talk to somebody, otherwise you're going to regret it forever. She's the most beautiful woman in the whole bar. I went up to her, I said, hey, I think you're beautiful. I'd love to take you out to dinner. We can go fishing on my boat. We can go to a movie, whatever you want to do. She glared at me like I was speaking a foreign language. Then I remembered I was in Miami. So I looked at her and I said, oye mami, ya estás chula. Me gustaría llevarte a cena y no acepto no por respuesta. Podemos ir a pescar en mi bote, ir al cine, lo que tú quieras. We've been married 3 years. The wedding was brought to everyone by Telemundo. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. I'm an 80s baby. I grew up playing a lot of video games. Anybody in here was a gamer? Good, just me. That's great. So, like I said, I grew up playing video games, and they said video games improved your hand-eye dexterity. You know, it made you better with your fingers and stuff like that. Well, when it comes to ladies, I'm not that great a looker, so got to use everything to my advantage. When I'm pleasuring my girl, I get in there like I'm playing Contra. It's like up, up, down, down, left, right, A-B, select, start. I know I'm doing it right when she goes, finish her. So, we got a couple of other comics, or another comic coming up here later on. You're going to see the Reverend Junior High. As far as I know, he's the only weed-themed comic touring Florida right now. He's all the way from the state of Washington, where weed's legal. And I know Key West has a pretty open mentality. We got any pot smokers in the room?
No.
There's no cops here. You can, come on.
All right.
I want you guys to know I am totally against marijuana, because I can tell you firsthand how dangerous it is. I weighed 135 pounds before I started smoking weed. The munchies are no joke, people. Oh. You guys ever had an eye exam when you're stoned? The ophthalmologist, he's like trying to, which one's better, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Fuck, I can't tell. I'm paying for this shit. Fuck. Can you do it again? Sure. 1 or 2? 2. Okay. Now, 1 or 2. Fuck, did we just do this? He came in, he was like, I see my assistant's already dilated your eyes. No. I did that myself. Do I get any money off? Oh, shit. All right, so something I want to know. How come every time somebody says they're going to be going to prison, they say you're going to have a 400-pound roommate named Bubba?
The fuck did I do?
Gotta admit though, I used it to my advantage. I was like, are you going to eat that cornbread? Some people call it a sling blade. I call it a penis. When you get in prison, everybody wants to know, what are you in for? What'd you do? What are you in for? I was a bank robber. It was a food bank. This, of course, would have been during the great Twinkie shortage of 2013. Desperate times call for desperate measures, people. Prosecutor says it was the easiest case he ever tried. He followed the Twinkie wrappers right to my getaway vehicle. Found me overdosed on Twinkies and dough balls. Wish that wasn't true.
Let's see.
So, I'm doing this. This obviously isn't how I afford to feed myself, or I'd be a hell of a lot skinnier. But I was on Craigslist looking for a job the other day. And man, you know, that place sucks. I put my profile on there and I listed my skills, and I got a call from this guy, and he seemed like he might want me for the job, but he just wasn't sure. So I had to call him every day for like 3 months, just keep badgering him and badgering him and badgering him until he gave me the job. So the next time you guys are out buying adult DVDs, keep your eyes out for my film. It's called Missionary Impossible. Oh, let's see here. How am I doing on time? Let's give it up for Vic for putting this together, and give it up for the Hogs for doing live comedy with me. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys know that I'm originally from Green Valley, Illinois, and there was a group that did a song, and I'd like to pay tribute to that song. They're a local group from my hometown. They're called the Giesenslaw Brothers, and they do a song about a diet, and I'd like to sing that for you guys. It goes like this. Well, breakfast, black coffee, 1 slice of dry toast, no butter, no jelly, no jam. Lunch, just some lettuce, 2 celery stalks, no booze, no potatoes, no ham. Dinner, 1 chicken wing, broiled, not fried. No gravy, no biscuits, no pie. And it's dieting, 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 dieting. Sure is a rough way to die. So, pass me a carrot stick, peel me prune. 1 glass of skim milk and that's all. Turn off the TV for the Big Mac commercial. It's driving me straight up the wall. I'm dreaming of French fries, sausage and waffles, spaghetti and cookies and cake. And each night I'm dreaming of chocolate ice cream, and I'm starving to death when I awake. All for her sake. Well, she's fixing the kids all those cream mashed potatoes, bouillon and water for me. She's got a lock on the refrigerator. God knows where she's hidden the key. But while I am starving for food late at night, girl, I'm starving for loving from you. But you say that when I can see my own knee, you'll be glad to look at it too. But when I'm dead, with the insurance paid, she's gonna look down at me and she'll grin. She's gonna say, well, the boy tried, starved and he died, but damn, he looks good when he's thin. I'm Bubba.
You rock, Bubba. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon, Bubba Williams, the man's amazing. Love you, bro. Give it up one more time, the Reverend Junior High. Ah, damn, that boy's good. You killed it, bro. Brandon Bubba Williams, you killed it. Joe Maddox, you killed it. Me, I did okay. Anyway, what I'm gonna do right now, right? We're gonna give you a prequel to the sequel. All right, we're gonna do 10 minutes. I'm bringing on one of our headliners that's coming down because y'all are gonna want to see this man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing the man, the killer, Mr. Suicide Jimmy. Real quick, just bring it up to it. Go! Bam!
How y'all doing? Woo. Do not go to Supercuts on 2 for Tuesday. That chick is a bitch, huh? Oh my God, I look like Jeff Dunham's peanut, don't I? I know when you first see me, I look like a walking hate crime, don't I? Huh? It's because I am. Let me say this before I get started. I do not care if you are religious, overweight, homosexual, black, Mexican, Jewish, redneck, or all of the above. You got a good attitude, I'll have a drink with you after the show, fuckers, okay? Deal up? But while I'm up here, everyone gets a turn, okay? We're gonna start with me. My family's from Quebec. My heritage is French and Huron Indian. My dad's side has hockey. My mom's side has whiskey. Looks like I'm gonna get a DUI and a Zamboni. Indian and French. I could have been named Running Croissant. What if I was gay? Flaming Feather? I don't have to trade my Harley in for a Suzuki. From. I know, I like doing that. From. Hey, you think if a gay guy told you a story and it wasn't true, would that be considered a fairy tale? I know when guys don't want their friends to get laid, it's called a cock block, right? What would lesbians call it, a beaver dam? I saw at the Vatican released a statement saying they do not condone homosexuality outside the church. Inside the church, woohoo, baby! Who's your deacon? Who's your deacon? You see, like Chick-fil-A is a very religious company, very pro-life. They're closed on Sunday. You go in Chick-fil-A, you look at the menu, you can get a chicken and egg biscuit at Chick-fil-A. You can eat the mother and the baby at the same time. That, my friends, is pro-choice. Oh, did you guys see the bad news? God. Prince had the flu the way Whitney Houston was going for a swim. Too soon? Fuck. That's great. Look, I like that.
Good job, David. I like it.
Thank you. I like that shit. Did you guys see my favorite piece of news? The state of Texas built a library in honor of George W. Bush. It's the equivalent of naming a fucking abstinence program after Charlie Sheen. What's next? We're going to go to the Humane Society and put up a statue of Michael Vick? I know, we could have Mike Tyson write a dictionary. That's an infinitive premise right there, isn't it, huh? Mike, what's aspiration? He's like, that's when your butt sweats. Mike, what's homeopathic? He's like, that's when a gay guy becomes a serial killer. From. Mike, what's a parallelogram? He's like, that's when you snort cocaine in an alternate universe. The two of you got that job. We'll do one more. Mike, what's aspiration? He's like, that's when you run out of breath and you're fucking a fat girl. Mike, that's flabbergasted. I fucked up my own joke. Oh my God. Fucking genius. Woo! I do not like rap music, but I listen to it. at intersections. Like we have a fucking choice. These black people, we get it. You like to use the word, right? You guys know the word I'm talking about. I'm not going to put the N in front because we all know what the word is. This is a swear to God true story. I had a black guy call me the word one night. So I called him the word back. He got pissed. He said I couldn't call him the word. I'm like, why not? You just call me the word. He said I pronounced it wrong. Have you heard this shit? He goes, you could say the word ah, but you can't say the word Yeah. I'm getting phonetics lessons from a guy who had to ask me a question. February is Black History Month. So, can I get a cotton gin and juice for me and Eli? Bubba, history and hip hop combined. See, History Month and cotton gin and juice. Fuck you people, that was funny. Oh God. Then fucking tennis pro guy showed up over here. Alright, fair, come up and do 10 minutes for a show. You guys want to try a little something before I get out of here? This is, how many people have ever read the directions on a bottle of KY? Anybody? Not a fucking soul, right? But we all know when we hear this noise, something good's gonna happen. You're married a long time, third Thursday of the month. That's a product I think should sponsor more sporting events, huh? KY? Instead of the Kentucky Derby, we could have the KY Derby. It goes something like this. Let me get a drink before I do this because I know what's going to happen. You guys ready? The KY Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the starting lineup for the KY Derby. Install 1, we got a purple-headed yogurt slinger. Install 2, my velvet taco. Install 3, and toss my salad. And install 4, the crowd favorite and long shot, a tramp named Tracy. And they're off at the first annual running of the KY Derby. As they go into turn 1, it's my velvet taco, followed by a purple-headed yogurt slinger, and third is Antos my salad, and looking a little groggy is a tramp named Tracy. They go into turn 1, and a purple-headed yogurt slinger tries to make a move on my velvet taco, while a tramp named Tracy made it look easy to get around and toss my salad. They come down the backstretch, and it's my velvet taco, closely pursued by a purple-headed yogurt slinger and a tramp named Tracy, while Antos my salad seems content to canoodle around the back. As they go into turn 3, a tramp named Tracy's starting to sniff around the outside of my velvet taco, who's now getting a little poke in the behind from Antos my salad. As they go into turn 4, a purple-headed yogurt slinger is coming hard on the inside of my velvet taco, who can now feel the heat of Antos my salad furiously chomping away at the caboose. Down the stretch we go, and my velvet taco's getting pounded from both sides by a purple-headed yogurt slinger and a tramp named Tracy, with Antos my salad bringing up the rear, and the winner of the KY Derby is a tramp named Tracy! Guys, thank you guys. I'll be back, you guys. Give it up for Junior and Bubba and everybody who's back down there, guys. Thank you. Guys, let me come up here and do a little piece.
Oh! Yeah! Right, awesome! Jimmy Ross, give it up one more time. Put your hands together, y'all. That's what's coming. See, we got more things coming. We got a whole lot coming. So you got to tell everybody you know. Check out KeyWestComedy.com. See what we have coming up. Because we're going to keep doing this and it's going to get bigger. But I can't do this without your help. All right, we got to keep this going. It's so much fun. Anyway, I thank all of y'all for coming down. We got Tommy behind the bar. Make sure you take it. He's been working really hard to make sure y'all need everything you got. Give it up to Tommy back there behind the bar. Tommy, raise it up. Here we go. That's what's up. Thank you, Hogs, for having us here. Once again, y'all ain't got to go home. You ain't got to get the fuck out of here. We got a great band downstairs. Chill out for a little while, enjoy yourselves, let it simmer. Enjoy your time. Mr. DJ, hit the music, bro.